Good morning, good afternoon, depending upon what time you are listening. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. This time space sequence we call July 30th, 2019. July 30th, 2019. Thank you so much for listening to the audio broadcast podcast presented to you by freeyourthinkingmind.com. Today I'll be reading the blog post from the website entitled Don't Waste Your Pain. Heartbreak. Don't waste your pain. Our affirmation for today: I benefit from all emotions, even pain. I benefit from all emotions, even pain. I had a friend who had dated a guy for a few years, but he never asked her to marry him, though she wanted him to. He seemed as if he loved her, and I know she loved him. They seemed to be inseparable until one day he broke up with her. I thought it was a short-term spat and that they would surely get back together. I tried intervening to give counsel and to get understanding as to what happened, but he just said nothing. I insisted that something had to have happened for him to break up with someone he had been in love with for all these years. He replied, nothing happened. She's a great girl, and I still love her, but the relationship is over. I pressed more, and I told him how hurt she was, but he just gave me the same or similar response. To add insult to injury, shortly after their breakup, he got engaged to another girl and married this new girl only after a short dating period. My friend was hurt, confused, and disillusioned. She just could not understand what had happened. She had spent over 4 years dating this guy, loving him, and believing they had a life together, only to have him dump her and then turn around and marry someone else. She kept asking, why would he do this to me? How could he hurt me like this? She kept telling me, I know he loves me. He has to explain to me what happened. I listened as a good friend and hoped with her that maybe one day he would give her the answers she so desperately needed. Day after day passed and he never called. He never came by. He never reached out. She called him and he would not answer. She texted him and he would not respond. She even went by his home once or twice. I was with her, and he just politely told her to go home. She cried, she screamed, and she yelled. She could not make sense of his actions, his behavior, or his distance. She kept repeating, I will never forgive him until he tells me why he would do this to me and to us. I just quietly observed and listened. He never communicated with her afterwards in any meaningful way. And when he got in his new relationship, he ceased all communication avenues she had with him. For years, she refused to move on because she needed to know why he did this to her. As months passed, she developed a pure hatred for him. She would talk about him incessantly, angrily, and reminiscently. I let her say what she wanted and feel how she felt. Who am I to tell her how long it should take her to get over her man? But after a year, I felt like it was time for her to accept that maybe he wasn't coming back to explain his actions and that she should just move on and forget about him. She kept saying, how can I forget this man? He was supposed to be my husband. He just left me for no reason. I need closure. I couldn't give her the answers or the closure she decided in her mind and heart that she needed because I had no clue what made him do what he did. I started telling her to write her own ending to the story and move on. What? She screamed at me. Whatever you think you need to hear from him to let go of the past, go. Visualize him saying it to you and let go of all this pain and anger and move on. What is that going to do, Sean? She screamed again. I don't know, but he doesn't seem to be coming back, and you need for this pain to stop so you can get on with your life and love again. She cried, I will never love again. I will never give my heart or trust a man again. It's been almost a decade since he left her. She hasn't seriously dated another man since, and she still gets furious at the mention of his name. She was unwilling to change her identity. She remained the woman who was heartbroken by a man. We no longer talk as much as we used to because her anger towards him changed her into a negative person and made her unfun to be with. She felt no one was to be trusted because she gave her heart to someone and he crushed it. She literally made a permanent decision about all her future potential experiences based on one prior experience. He's gone, yet she is allowing the experience of a past pain to preclude her present happiness. What a waste of pain. Don't waste the experience of pain. Learn and grow from it. Instead of learning from the pain and letting it transition her to even greater happiness, she is stuck in hurt. Bitterness has come to her, and bitterness has become her internal friend. The sweetness of life can't be tasted with a bitter tongue. Sometimes in life, you just accept people's actions as they are presented and let go if not aligned with what you really want. Many of us hang on to old hurts from the past caused by people who don't even matter today. I understand the desire to want to know why someone broke up with you, why someone won't call you back, or why someone won't give you what you want and need. But truth is, sometimes you may never know why someone has done something or refused to do something. Sometimes the future you demand the past pain not to matter to the present you. Sometimes the future you demand the past pain not to matter to the present you. Sometimes your future simply wants you to let the hurt go and move on. When you hang on to the hurt due to a need for explanation, time passing without the why can cause you to become bitter. Once bitter, it's hard to see how amazing your life really is or could be. You stop the evolution of a happier you. Life is amazing, and you, even after the experience of pain, need to trust that life is flowing in good love. Just let the past go, live, and let good love flow to you again. Our affirmation for today: I benefit from all emotions, even pain. I benefit from all emotions, even pain. Thank you so much for listening to the audio blogcast podcast presented to you by freeyourthinkingmind.com. This is Sean Speaks. Thank you so much for listening. Please go over to our website and subscribe and share to the blogs. Please also go over to our podcast at freeyourthinkingmind.podbean.com and subscribe and share. Or go over to our YouTube channel at FYTM Network and subscribe and share there as always. Thank you so much for listening to the audio blogcast. I hope you have a happy Tuesday. Ashe, free thinkers. May what you say manifest. And remember, we benefit from all emotions, even pain.